I'm excited to share with you the long-awaited improvements to the work plan printing. So here's a quick schedule we have on the board. You'll notice the typical work plan where we can flip through week to week, see our tasks, subtasks in greater detail than we can in the regular schedule. But now if I hit this export button, you'll notice now we instantly generate 1, 2, 3, 4-week schedules and beyond. It's dead simple. We can choose, which day we want it to start on, how long we want it to go. You can also filter out which phases you want to have showing. And then within those phases, you can choose, which areas or zones. And right now we're standardized on 11 by 17 paper. We optimize it to fit as few sheets as possible. So notice with this 2-week look ahead, here I'm showing not only phase 1, its areas and zones, also showing phase 2, its areas and zones, all in a single sheet of paper. You notice additionally at the bottom we have the zone maps included. We have the ability to show the zone maps in different sizes. So if we do medium size, it's 2 per sheet. Notice the next one gets bumped down a sheet. Small is 3 wide, and if you want to go big or go home, you can go large, and it'll print that zone map in this example on the back side of that 11 by 17 sheet, on the second sheet there. And you'll see those zone maps showing up there. So let's focus a little more on below these zone maps. See, the zone maps show up on the date that you have selected up here, and then it also lists the roadblocks. So you'll notice one of these tasks right here, this number 1, is showing a roadblock on this overhead mechanical equipment and piping task. And voila, here's the description that goes along with that legend. You'll also notice some of these tasks are dark colored and others are outlined lighter. So the dark colored ones are your actual tasks from your schedule, and the light outlined tasks are your subtasks. So these are the tasks that you built to add more detail to those tasks above. And you'll notice it's also optimizing the space. It's using as few rows as it can to be able to fit all this on here. We've optimized the styling and the font sizes and all those things to minimize the number of sheets being used. And we've also added these checkboxes. So these checkboxes allow you to print out the schedule, take it to the field, and just check what's been done. And then when you bring it back into the office or hand it to the scheduler or whoever, they can really easily update the schedule based on these simple checkboxes. We've had users requesting the days of the week, so we've added that on there. Show the name of the project. You'll notice now we can show up to 3 logos. So we can add a company logo and an additional logo to it. I can quickly show you how that works by jumping here into this project settings tab. And this is where you add logos for the project, and these can be called upon in different areas of Intact, starting with the weekly work plan. So let's say I wanted to upload a new logo for the additional logo. I just hit this upload button, browse, or drag if I wish. I select the logo on my computer, and notice this vertical stripe is the space that that logo can fill. So I'm gonna maximize that space and hit done, and boom, we've got the logo. I'll save those changes and jump right back into where I was in the zone map printing, where I can turn that logo on and off at the top there. It shows the project name, it shows the date range, the date it was printed on. All this information is just automatically there. And just it's amazing to have all this information on one sheet, including multiple phases, areas, and subzones. See what else I haven't shown. I can show the weekends. Maybe I'll add a longer length of time to really bring that in there. So holidays and weekends can be flipped on or off really easily. I prefer them off. You can turn off those subtasks if you wish, just to show the tasks. And then of course roadblocks can be flipped on and off. I think I've about covered the basics here. And then there's just simple click this button to download. And that's it. Thank you.